Hello, do you want to rank your content? Well, here's some tools for you. Links are down in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So we've got Longshot here. The way that I do it to start with, it's got its own research here, but if you got a ZenWriter, you can log in and use that. I use Uber Suggests, and I'm going to do a blog on what is a software as a service. So in here I can see that's got a high SEO difficulty. I can also use Crawlq to do some competitor analysis and organic competition research for me for this term as well. So it shows me trending topics here. And I can also use a NeuralText. So if you have any of these tools, you can create an effective blog that ranks. These are all SEO content optimization tools. You've got basic research tools, and I don't mean basic as in their research is basic. I mean basic as in that they don't incorporate some of the other features in their content generation like AI. And then we have Crawlq, NeuralText, Outranking, and Longshot, who all incorporate AI. Uber Suggest does not have a writing editor in their offerings. They are good for research and for SERP and on-page SEO. ZenWriter does have a content creation tool, an editor. Over here, just go new document with Outranking. We type in our query that we want to do. We put in the title, location. We can create new document, and it brings up this beautiful editor. I say beautiful because I kind of like Outranking. It's one of, anyway, I kind of like all these softwares, to be honest with you. They're all kind of fun. Go the same. What is software as a service? And that is what we're looking for. We are going to short it. Oh, maybe it didn't like me there. Not letting me do this. Let's get it even smaller. Here we go. I can do that. Let's see if I can. When does it stop? Not there. So I can't put in long tail things, so very short. They want short keywords. So software, can I get, as soon as I do that, software service. Okay, so it's gonna, let's have a look and see if it comes up as, because I wasn't able to do any long form research. So software service. Let's see, here we go. So in their question feature, it comes up. So let's grab that. Oh, okay, cool. So we can link off to the page, so we can see what people are replying to this question for some of our own research into the blog. But here we go. I've put it in twice by clicking on that. Let's see. Okay, so that's pretty good. So then we can, so you can see it's using credits every time that I do this. So there is an unlimited credit plan. I am not on an unlimited credit plan. If you saw my other videos on this, you would know that I ran out of credits during the processing of those videos. All right, so then it gives me headlines to select. Okay, so this is pretty cool. That seems like a good blog. So with all of them, I'm going to come up with different kind of blogs, I'd imagine, for it. So back to Outranking, I'm going to look at my instructions, and I'm just going to go through and click on and see. So just find something. One that you like. Top five. That looks good. Gonna select that. What did I do wrong here? So this is the meta title or my title. I think I needed to have that cursor. I'm going to take that out and we're going to put that in as my title. Yep, good. Close that up. So we can look at our keywords. I'm going to create a meta title. That was already done. But what is this? Optimize meta title for better research. So here we're getting then a ranking on it. So we've got a SEO of 20 for what we want to rank for, because those keywords, that topic that we put in, is what this software is now going to help us rank for. So we got a we're going to have to go and write a description now. So I just went over to this shortcut key over here to go into it, and then there's examples here. Cloud-based software has taken over. The definition explains software as a service, a common cloud computing model in which a third-party provider hosts applications that customers can access via the internet, and its advantages and disadvantages. So let's go. So again, we're just trying to find one that fits in what we want to write about. So they're all talking about cloud-based. I want a more broad definition. They're not giving me a broad definition. Anyway, let's go. Cool, we've got a cool picture there. Cool. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so we just click on there. Let's put that in. Let's be here all day. And then heading. So now go heading. We'll put in our URL that we want this to go to. Don't do that. blog. So you just enter in all your stuff. It's pretty simple. So 5. So this is going to come up in search engine, so we don't need to remember that. So it can be long, just using the same keywords that is in our title there. And we can refresh that when we're done. So now headings. So click in here. Oh, we're going to scroll down. Now here's our headings. So what are we going to do? We are looking for 5. We're looking for 5 advantages of software as a service. That could be it. So we're going to, oh yeah, let's use that one. Sections, that was the one that we used before. So title and meta title, basically the same thing. So now we're going to put in our other headings into it. So we put in low cost. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. All right, so we're just looking through. And we need another one. I'm just going to put in I don't really want these. We want that. New releases, low cost, reduced time to benefit. Don't really know what that's talking about. Asian disadvantages, history, yeah, that's cool. Saying that, yep, we'll look on that. We'll click on that. And then we go add. All right, so there's our outline. I'm going to change that up a bit. Some of them are okay, some of them not. Okay, so then if we were over here, we got our custom headline and we got our outline. So we want to click on our outline. Ultimate guide to saving money on software in small business. That is a good one. 10 reasons why you should start using businesses software. Yeah, so I've already selected the 10 reasons. So I'm happy with that. Now outline, so we just clicked again on. So how much do I want? Well, we want at least 10 reasons. So we're going to go the maximum up. So can't do more. So I should keep that in mind next time. Can't generate more than 7. All right, now we got this. What is software as a service? Why do businesses need to use it? What are the benefits of using it? What are the challenges of using it? How much does software cost? How can you get started with it? What's the best software as a business? So that looks good to me. Keep it going. So then I wonder if we're in here, So we did our research. Now we want to do our content. Let's see what NeuralText will give us. We're going to go into a project already created, and we're going to create a new brief and put in the same keywords. And okay, put in our main keywords, and it's working. And this is then going to give us an insight for advantages. Just collecting relevant topics, so we can have a look there. All right, so now we're going to come here, and we're going to go here and just put in some AI. And we just want to change that down to paragraphs. And that's been left there. Okay. Take that again. And we're going to turn these into paragraphs. Okay. All right, so turn them into paragraphs. Paragraphs. Take off them. All right, so we can just keep going through. What's doing here? So we can have a look at the questions. And then coming back over here with our outline, we've got 8 power words, so we want to put in some more power words with the emotions. And highlight this and expand. And it writes it. Visitors need to use. Okay, so then just go and we'll list expand. So you can choose 200 characters. So under each of the headlines, expand. Outline. Let's keep writing. Right, so that gives us more headlines, which we can then click on, and we can make them all H3s. Let's see. So these are giving us, these are rewrites, this is expand option, shorten, and that's the command function. So it's got a lot of functions, so let's start using some of those other functions. Let's use expand, keeps leaving it on there. Now I took it off, that's good. Cool. Oh, spelling that into paragraph. Okay, so then we're just going to keep doing the same thing, expanding. On all these notes. Basically, we're getting a pretty decent draft that we can look through, edit, and just add bits and pieces to it. Let's keep expanding all these, changing these all back to paragraphs. Paragraph, paragraph, paragraph. So we'll just keep expanding. All right, so then let's do, now we're back at NeuralText, and let's see what people are asking. Software, okay. So we can open up that, the same as what we could do in Longshot, but we could use these questions for ones that we want to mark. So it adds it to our notes, so any of these that we click on, now we can see the answers there. So we keep going down. Let's keep. No, good one for me. So you've got other heaps of questions that we can do. Also SERP analysis, so what is out there, what they're writing, so we can check on them, what articles, small little article, just to give us a idea. And here's some outlines of ones that are ranking. So benefits of software for a business. So yep, let's add these into our notes. Don't do that. Let's see. We like these. Like that. So we can just go through and select what we like into the notes. Just close that. So we can see where they're coming from. No, that's all very good. Now we go to our editor. Okay, so coming back here, changing these over. Oh, there we go. So we're going to expand that. No, that didn't write either. All right. To a paragraph. All right, and you can see what I am doing there. Easy, and then we'll check that. Go back to instructions and ticked off the ones that we're doing. Now in Longshot, yeah, we're just expanding all these. Oh, it was too much. So we'll go here, expand. Remember, only 200 characters with Longshot. That's writing. Expand that. Okay, so this is just giving us my keyword again. Because I'm not really typing in, I'm just doing it the cheating way, but if I don't cheat so much, it'll be a lot better. Cool, give me a little story. Okay, 200. So what you could also do with a lot of these is add in niches to the equation, which will give you an outliner, and closes copy is a really powerful AI writer as well. So you can use these tools in conjunction with each other, like copy this over. And I'll show you how we can get this in. So just sign in to these tools. Open up where we want, and then we'll just do a new document. You can save and open that. Okay, so these are words that we want to use. So as we're going through and proofreading this, software as a service is an easy, affordable, and innovative way to help your business thrive. Software as a service offers a number of benefits that will make it easier for your company to grow. So what we're going to do is change this to have that as well. And we're just going to put these in. Right, and then we're going to add the keyword. And let's see how. Done. Okay, so you can see what that is there with the power words. It's emotional words. So in that, 10 reasons why your business should start using services software. So it should be 10 reasons or 10 amazing reasons why you need to we can check this out. In here it goes to an article again that we got before, and you can get the free words on those power words, what they're talking about. Okay, yeah, so that's basically kind of it. So we can save that. This is not going to be as good because I need to go through and edit it, but you don't want to see me doing all that. Then we're going to just check out some of these other tools. So a rephraser. So say that I do not like the way, oh, where are we? So in here, say I just going to take this over and put this in here. Oh, sorry, that's not what we're going to do. So text. Software. Okay, no, so I am going to do that. Generate. So these are tests up here that you can click. Okay, so we can refresh it. So it went from, this is a great benefit as you can keep your institution at the forefront of technology advancement. It's not too difficult to upgrade when buying software, and it can cost up to 10 years in order to retire what you have invested in previous titles. So that doesn't really make sense. So why should you keep up with technology? It is not too difficult to upgrade when buying software, and it can cost up to 10 years in order to retire what you have invested in previous titles. Yeah, so I'd have to change this input, but you get the idea. Put in text here, it'll rewrite it. If I like any of that, I just click save, and then it becomes in the saved platform. The text extender, we want to generate long is nice, and we just click on that. This is a great benefit as you can keep your institution at the forefront of technological advances. It is not too difficult to upgrade when buying software, and it can cost up to 10 years in order to retire what you have invested in previous titles. The defendant had never been charged with a felony. Interesting twist on that, but you understand the general idea. We can then edit here or copy that to a clipboard. We can flag it for feedback with the developer. Let's do a short. Okay, so that's better. Just change the ending with that. And generate frequently asked questions. Let's see what it can do. And cool, then list some questions. So down at the bottom of your article, if we wanted to do frequently asked questions, we could copy that to clipboard. We can go back up to our blog, and we can then do frequently asked questions, and we want to make that a part of the headline, but we can't. So limited editing feature in here, maybe. Here we go. But when I go down here, can't see that. So if I go up again and do it headline 2, so that changes it. But maybe that's something else that the developer needs to think about, is having that editor scroll down with us. So up here in it, we've got these cool little tools, Unstuck Me. So we can put in our keyword and it can generate other interests. So say that we wanted to do business software. Oh, let's see how this is going to play out. Oh, so we're going to go back up. So we need click on editor and try again. All right, there we go. All right, then at the end, click on the editor at the end and write the synopsis, so a conclusion. Oh, so it goes down at the bottom. That's cool. And what was that last one up there? Write more. So we can just put it in at any point here and go write more. Oh, so now it come down. So it's getting stuck before, and now it's coming down. So that's good. Not so good. Now it's unstuck again. Okay, so just wrote that. Let's see what else it can write. Write more. Write more. Oh. Please edit 100 characters to write more. Let's see. start writing free text from text cursor. Okay. Alright, so we've got different options up here. Let's save that. And if we export that, then it just exports to a doc. Let's keep going here. So we've done the extender, we've done created the questions, and we can do the insight. So if we open up this, there's another good tool too. WPS Office has a free version. So we put that in. All right, and it tells you the gist of what's going on. Right, so summary there, and then we can save the right one too that we want. All right, so back out to outranking. So we got a score of 70, and we know where we can improve. Let's keep going down. So related keyword needs improvement. Good enough, good enough. Related keyword, let's have a look. All right, so here's showing us other related keywords that we should be adding in. Okay, so then we got all our, these questions down here. And really we just need to need to look through and try and so some of these may not be relevant to what we're trying to do, but that's okay. So we can enter in now keywords that we want to do. Let's go that, so there's service explained. So selecting that there, don't know what all these are necessarily doing. Go back to my instructions. Okay, so some more keywords to do. Yep, not stuff that I want to do in this article. Okay, so what we can do now is we can highlight bits of this text. We can go into our copies closer. Where was that? Create this. Oh, I think he was already there. There we go, he was already there. It's on the next page. All right, so I'm going to open that up. So how I was talking about niches before, they're blog tools. You just go in here and we can choose that we want it to do a title, we want it to choose an intro, and we want it to choose the blog outline. We can choose our company name, and we can do and put in the prompts. Cool. To go, and the title of it. And get that to generate, and we can go here, we can pass that in, and we can then use this, highlight and expand. Yeah, cool. Then we can go again. And expand again. Okay, so we've got our draft in our ranking. We've got our draft in Longshot. We're still at the start of this in NeuralText. So this is giving us keywords that we need to do. In here, we can look through, we're failing at the moment. We can look through those questions again. So that information that we had before now comes up on the side and we can see it. So we can go template editor. So we can use some of these. So let's use a definitive guide. All right. So then it breaks it down for us and we can use this to edit. And it's got little helps that we can use. Okay, so this just gives us help on breakdown, you know, like it says as the in the template that we should be using. So we're going to go back to, so you'd fill that out. Open up. Oh, sorry, so that opened up in a new page. That's cool. All right. So then we're going to here, we need our outline, that's relevant topics. Let's see if we did niches. So going up here, we're going to view our plan. Let's come up with. So here's what we're going to use. So these are our titles. And we're going to copy, well, you can plagiarize check in niches too. So once it's passed, just keep editing it until it does. And then we can put that in here. And we can go, what is put in our our title, and then we've got our introduction. So then we're going here. And there's a nice one. Yep, so then we'll copy that, go here. Okay, so then we can use all these. You know, you can go back to niches and you do it as a and more and intro. Oh, I did that. So copy. And that'll generate. And then it's here. When it's done. So then we just copy. And we can put that in. So then for each of our questions, we can do more. Go to the blog intro and do it again. Or else we can go to close copy. So in our options that we have, so we've got instruct, summarize, rephrase, expand, shorten, lengthen, translate. So we've got a few options. So we can put our brief in. So say, let's see. Let's use this as our brief. And we can put then how creative, longer output, so we can adjust all that and click right. And see what it all comes up with. Now with Crawl, content automation, and you got a rewriter and a content writer here. So and we can select our script, and we want authority blog tool, but it had a headline and other ones in there too. Alright, what happened here? I'm not sure. Let's try that again. we just got to fill in these main topics. There we go. So this would be and improve. All right, and all right, and then next. So wrote. Let's get rid of that. All right. I don't know if this is helping me or hindering. Let's keep trying again. Let's generate. Okay. So then in this tool, so we can get it to, this is NeuralText. So it just finalizes off the sentence. And let's see, highlight. So rephrase, complete. Let's go over to the smart tools. We can change the tool here, but we can do an outline. Say we wanted to okay, so it'll generate an outline. Before that, we just used the niches outline. Okay, so then we got options here. So we read through. A simple one, copy the clipboard. So we can just insert it down the bottom here. So we've already got these ones. It's too big. Okay, so then we want to switch. So bullet to paragraph. Okay, so we do our bullet to paragraph and we select that, put in our bullet points. Okay, so then we can put these in as we like. So I should have done it one at a time. So bullet point, generate idea. Okay, and we'll put that in. Put that there. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, disadvantages. I think we've already answered that. Yes. Alright, so that is that, and then we can go through and we would edit it with our keywords here to help us get a better ranking. We can maybe include some of those questions. So we can get a quick note for this content. We can download what we've done. I'm just trying to see. No, here we go. So we want to fix this up by looking at these keywords and keep entering it in. So we would read through this and edit it and make it useful for SEO. So we can download that in a couple different forms. All right, so we're up to this one. All right, so then it gives us our blog outline here. And it gives us these paragraphs from other places that we can look at. And if we like them, we can rephrase it. We can generate questions from it. So we're going to read through. So how much we want it to be. Rewritten was there. So as we keep doing that, changes up the rewriting ratio until we got something that's unique. So we can use that. Now we can generate an answer. So ones that we like on Wikipedia. we can just go through that, generate question. So go through all the ones that you like and generate questions for them. Now, gonna have that over. Okay. So just refine these. All right, and then to copy that over. That, and then we're going to write the answer to it. Copy that. And put that in. Then we will do the same. Copy that. Do that. Okay. So that's all for paragraphs. I'll just get back up the top. So we really need to get to our overview. And it's the same thing. Introduction of the topic, but we can just go through on ones that we like. Do that. So any headline that we like, we can put in. Then paragraphs. That was from before. Topic details. Oh, yeah, so it's telling us about the words that we want to use for ranking. Questions. We can put these in. And then we can generate an answer for this. Okay. Got reviews, but that will be from my information that I have put in before. And I got to put in more research, and it can cluster other topics of my domain, but it's not going to find anything there. Okay. Let's see this content sketch. No. Puts it all in to one. So basically all down here, you'd use all these different parts, and then like you generate the questions and then rewrite the questions, or else you just rephrase it up to the point where it is your own. And then put it in. So you just keep moving through. And doing that. You can copy and put them in the right right? And we just keep working through until we have our. We can export that as a PDF. We can preview our blog. Adding in media, can add comments onto it, tables. Yeah, so lots of features that we can do. Now, let's see. What we want to do is, no, I'm just looking for a nice easy save. Let's see, short keys. So that we can come back to it. I guess you export as a PDF when you're done. And there's my blog done in Crawlq. So it'd be good to have a nice save and going back. It just feels. So if I go here, will it be here? No. No, so I can search in there. Rewriter. Okay, so not being able to save that, or I'm not sure where I can go. So I haven't done much market research, but if you do market research, then it will prompt you a lot more and give you so much more information. Let's go. Okay. And back to closes copy. So that long form, not sure. Here we go. That's the bit that it started with. Then it's completed down there now. Okay, so let's try this one. So researching. Yep, so that was all looked at, that was all done. So we would save that now. Then go back home. So at least on this one I can save. But that was outranking, so we'll log out of that. We saw this one. So just letting you know, used 20. So out of the 200, just to get an idea, that's Longshot. This one, export it, and it saves automatically. So when we come back, we can get back into that. And let's see how much credit did it use. And you can see your limits here. So I did one keyword research, cluster tool barely touched, and my monthly runs barely touched, didn't really use it much. So we've done NeuralText, we know that we can open up that. So this one, I just want to see how I can save it if I'm going to come back to it later. Because it seems all just gone, so I'll check up on that. Maybe I don't know. That was just a research. That was cool to help get us started too. Cool. So then the compose feature, that's cool. We can then use these and we can expand on these one by one. And see, it is AI research, outline, and compose, the first draft. So we can close down that one now. And I just got a free blog on Groove, so you can make your own free websites with Groove. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about. Okay. Yep, and then once we're happy, so this just puts in other headings underneath it. So it expands from the top heading. And then compose. And then the AI is helping to compose this. Taking just a moment. Go, go, go. So in Crawlq, while it's waiting, we do have other content generation in here as well. Right, you got all these different templates that it uses with its AI, and you got the text summary, like I said, and the rewriter. And you got search engine optimization for your page. You just put in your page and it can go through your optimization. Topic modeling, so topic clusters, put in this. So we would have to make sure that we got an active domain. There's nothing there to analyze, but that's my workspace. You go on the dashboard, and you got 4 workspaces. I haven't done my market research. 0 progress bar on this. So I had some errors. So you can look up here your competitor analysis. So we can look up what it is that we want to do. Composing and thinking. Let's see, knowledge base workflow, frequently asked questions. I'm going to need to check that. I want to check that. I want to check what they're doing with the workflow. So it's a pretty comprehensive tool. Crawlq. Composing. Okay. It just takes us back there. Alright, so this is a breakdown of what then Crawlq does. So you define who you are, and then you can go into the content writer, sales copy, text rewriter, and summary, or else you can look at more research about what's going on in your niche. You can discover your target audience and take notes about it. And then it brings you back to then that research, so you can go back through and then learn more, feed it in back into the system. Then you do competitor differentiation, topic modeling, and then the long form, which is basically the same, but now you've got more data to go through. So if you're doing the deep dive, you're getting much better quality output. So it's got all these frequently asked questions. I'm not going to see it yet, but closes copy is still going on. I'm going to close all that. Let's refresh. See if that will make a difference. And we're back at star 1. So long form was that writer. The compose was if we did. Let's just do that. All right, let's use our example. So then once you had your blogs written, then going over to Groove, going in here, do a new, and you just copy and paste in, put some pictures on it. Let's see. So copy, put that in. That is my title. That's made it all funny. There I can choose then an image for it. So choose an image. Put it in where you want to put it. Put in a little excerpt. Can edit this, put in our keywords. And we can add in our custom code there. Do publish date. And we can put in our keywords. And then we will save that. All right, so then it starts, we're back at that point. And now that we're back at that point, we're happy with all that. Still going, still going. So, you can make pages and sales funnels. You can e-commerce store, email marketing, membership sites, host your videos, do your blog, like saying, and do your checkouts, and like a support desk as well. Cool. So all that's still writing, and so there's Groove as an option, but then you'd, if you're more serious, WordPress. So this is what you would get the back end looking like if you went from BarkWeb. So this is a new internet hosting platform. So if you joined up and got your web hosting through them, you'd go into this back end here where you can manage your domains. You'd have all your data there. You can do your free email accounts and folders. And you would find WordPress in here, the one-click installations. Yeah, and you could do a WordPress site, and that's what you would find. All right, so then we've got our long form blog done, and we can just go through this and edit it, or we would be able to copy and paste this into like something like outranking, and then we can do a proper SERP analysis. So thanks for watching. We're going through a whole bunch of tools, and yeah, seeing what they do.